The story of the Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines are one of the most astonishing archaeological mysteries in the world, located on the vast desert plains of Nazca in southern Peru. These lines are composed of hundreds of large geoglyphs, or ground drawings, depicting various forms such as animals, plants, and other geometric shapes. These lines, estimated to have been created between 500 BC and 500 AD by the ancient Nazca culture, remain a puzzle to archaeologists due to their immense scale and precise construction, which is difficult to comprehend how they were executed without modern technology. To this day, their true purpose is still being studied, whether they were part of religious rituals, astronomical observatories, or guides for ancient travelers. And in this video we will uncover the story of the Nazca Lines. So, let's begin. What are the Nazca Lines? The Nazca Lines, also known as geoglyphs, are gigantic carvings on the ground located in the country of Peru. These were created by removing rocks and sand from the surface of the ground to expose the lighter soil underneath. They serve as lines on the ground about 1 foot deep, and because this part of the country experiences very little rainfall, these giant carvings have remained intact since they were created almost 2,000 years ago. Based on studies conducted on these geoglyphs, they were made by the Nazca people, the ancient inhabitants of Peru. There are approximately 800 large drawings found in this area. These include 300 carved shapes of various forms and over 50 carvings depicting animals, plants, and trees, with some extending over 100 feet in length. Because of their enormous size, the shapes are not easily noticeable from the ground. However, from the air they are clearly visible and reveal their astonishing scale. In studies conducted by experts, the method of creating the Nazca Lines is not a mystery. Rather, what puzzles them is why the Peruvians carved them. In 1926, a Peruvian archaeologist named Toribio Mejia Gespe was the first to study these massive carvings, followed by an American professor named Paul Kosok and Maria Reicher from Germany. They suggested that the positions of the carvings might be related to celestial bodies, and other studies indicated that these geoglyphs were used in rituals and prayers to attract rain during times of drought. This suspicion was also shared by other experts who studied the Nazca Lines in 2009. However, it cannot be denied that some believe the shapes were created by extraterrestrials who allegedly visited the area, and that these ground carvings were the Nazca people's way of communicating with beings from other worlds. There are those who claim that the Nazca people considered these beings as gods. Prayer and worship were essential parts of the Nazca people's lives because they believed that their gods provided the wealth of their land. According to Erich von Däniken, the author of the book Chariots of the Gods, he believed that the enormous drawings served as runways for beings from other worlds. However, some researchers have noted that certain geoglyphs measure up to nearly 50 kilometers in length, including the so-called hummingbird, or as others refer to it, the hermit, which is 216 feet long. The so-called astronaut is over 200 feet long. The spider is 150 feet. The condor is 440 feet, and the dog is 170 feet long. These are just a few of the awe-inspiring giant carvings on the ground created by the ancient Nazca people of Peru. To this day, experts remain puzzled about the true purpose behind these ground carvings, leading to numerous speculations that may forever remain just that, speculations. However, upon closer examination, one truth emerges. The Nazca people believed in a god. Although they did not know the true God mentioned in the Bible, their act of kneeling and calling out to the heavens is a testament that the hearts and minds of humanity are inclined to the belief that there is a God who created everything. Despite decades of research, the true purpose and meaning of the Nazca Lines remain a mystery. Their incredible size, precise construction, and location in a remote area in the middle of the desert have left many questions that still have no definitive answers. But perhaps it is the very mystery of these lines that gives them their unique value, a reminder that our history is filled with secrets still waiting to be uncovered. As experts continue to study and interpret them, the Nazca Lines remain a symbol of the ingenuity, creativity, and faith of the ancient Nazca culture, a legacy that inspires and fascinates future generations. What is your opinion in our video today? Comment down below.